We have another one here. Hey kiddo. What's up? I'm Brill, a member of the Furfur League's Elite Four. My specialty is starting Furfur. It's battle to see whose Furfur can shine the brightest. I face you. Let's see your Furfur shines more brilliantly. If you say so, kiddo. Okay. Now, what is the stats different, or stats or attack difference between them? Because there has to be something more than just cosmetic, I feel. Or, well, maybe I'm reading too into it. I don't know that much of this top trainer in the Prefer Elite Four. Prove rightly indeed. Well, I had a team of them just in case. There's no denying it. Your Furfur is truly brilliant. Okay, but I'm not last Elite Four member waiting for you in the Furfur League. You need to face one trainer. Okay. Finding 3 out of 4. Now, here's the thing. Okay. And let me guess, there's a champion also. Hey there, Diamant, the Diamond Swim Furfur user of this team, Furfur Elite Four. Brought only Furfur, good, now let's see if you can even scratch my Furfur's noble coat. I face, then behold, the diamond trims unbreakable magnificence. Yeah. I'm challenged by Diamond from Fire Emblem Engage. Ah, no. That's not... Don't need to joke like that, but... Him giving, regarding 3 houses. Engage, I did begin with that for streams when I was starting off and all that, yes, but I feel like... I think I want to due to what happened with some of the footage that I need to remake that Let's Play. Alas, you now know the truth that Diamond Trim doesn't actually raise Furfur's defense. Okay, so with that you have bested every member of the Elite Four, but the Furfur League isn't finished. If you worry to catch a fair wolf, you will find out exactly what I mean. Okay. Okay. Hey there. Congratulations on defeating every member of the Furfur League Four. However, the Furfur League has not yet been completely defeated. The Furfur champion, the pinnacle of the Furfur League, still remains. Nimisokni, the current Furfur champion. Beat me and you will secure your position as the top of the Furfur League. As always, the only condition is to face me is that you must have only Furfur in your team. Can you defeat me and my 6 perfectly trimmed Furfur? I wonder. It will be a final battle. Prove it to me your love Furfur is deep enough to lead our league. Give me just a moment. Can't take as long as you need. Okay. Change move. Cotton, double edge. Change move. Double edge instead of. Okay. Change move. Where is it? End. This will be a final battle. Yes. I could care less, probably personally, but I'm just doing this this mission for the sake of this Let's Play. Furfur! Of course it is. Okay. Crunch. Double edge. Nice. How? Why? I know they are based on poodles and all that, yes, but some of these trims are just downright ridiculous. This one is one of them. Snarl, Double Edge, Crunch. So, we're about halfway there. Okay. If they're going to do such a big deal out of this little fella, I'm surprised that they didn't give it a Mega Evolution. Not gonna lie. Furfro. Yes. Ah, shiny. I didn't knew that one was a shiny. Cool. Cool that she has one of those. Often you see the computer having a shiny Pokemon. Something with those, but that makes sense as a form of perfection. If you say so, lady. If you say so. As of now, no one in Luminous can claim to love Furfur as much as you, Emblem. Congratulations to our new Furfur champion. Okay. Yes, congratulations. And thinking what I'm thinking, Sognia? Feels like things are finally back to how they were, doesn't it? Indeed, I remember when the disaster 5 years ago forced Luminous Furfur treating Salem. Reserve Furfur to close up shop. It broke the heart of every Furfur fan in Luminous. We feared we would never again be able to try out new trims of beloved Furfur. But then a saber came to our city. Us, that's you. Mart and her sighter were struggling to learn how to properly trim Furfur. Not only did you assist them, but now you also stand at the top of the league. You truly are an inspiration to all Salt. Perhaps your achievement will even prompt the creation of new leagues to celebrate other Pokemon species. A Spuda League, maybe, or a Pineapple League. I hope you show us your love for Pokemon in each and every one of the new leagues that appear. I'm not sure if all that will happen, but I do hope you stop by whenever you want to give your Furfur a trim. Okay. What do you want, man? You, wait a sec, aren't you the trainer known as Emblem from Team MC? You got me? I knew I recognized you. Wonder if I could trouble a renowned trainer such as yourself with a trifling request. What, do you want to battle me or something? I'm an author, you see, a writer of great novels. Not that my talent is appreciated by the masses, but I just got the idea for my next manuscript. The only element I lack is a dramatic persona. A famed trainer like you could round out my cast and provide the inspiration I've been looking for. And a deeper Pokemon mind tale shall require. Can you assemble them for me? Sure, if you tell. First, must have a ground type. Next, a Pokemon that knows Flamethrower. Pokemon that knows Flamethrower, ground type, Mega Stone. I must see all three. Okay. Okay. So it must be a 3. Okay. Fair enough, old man. Fair enough. Okay. We can. He has Flamethrower. Okay. This is a Mega. Let's take that cute pop. Brought me the Pokemon of these 3 required. I brought them. Seem to have required a number of Pokemon at last, but will they fit the bill? Okay. First thing first, which is It's your ground type Pokemon? Cubone. Pokemon type choice. Oh yes, this is a spark. This is sparking some ideas. Then up to our next character, which is the Pokemon that knows Flamethrower, Mewtwo. Yes, Mewtwo, that Xenar, coming into sharp focus now, in a strong finish, which is the Pokemon that fears a mighty Megastone. Well, both Mewtwo and Diane's, technically, but let's say Diane. Let's see, Diane stands astounding. I never would have thought. Thank you, friend. You've given me precisely what I asked for, Suki. Now I can craft my great tale. It is to be an adventure novel, you see. Since you be so integral to the whole thing, I don't mind giving you a little preview of the plot. Okay. Our tale begins deep in the wilds of the Kalos region. There, in a forest reflected with nature majesty, a Pokemon called Cubone has a thought. I wish I could Mega Evolve. Okay, so our hero's journey forth in the search of Megastone Trainer Emblem by their side. Okay, they arrive at Hour of Mastery where they meet and see. Fearing the same Megastone they thought no less. Defeat me in true battle, their foe declares, and I shall allow you to take the Megastone with you. Okay, accepting the challenge, Cubone is sent out Emblem to... what? Then another rival from the stone swoops in and out of nowhere due to unleash his flamethrower in a bid to claim the Megastone for itself. Emblem leaps in front of Cubone to protect it from the flamethrower. He then hurls both Mewtwo and Diane's to the sea spirits, then in Kalos merciless. Huh? Hone, the mysterious and mighty figure who saw everything. There, she recognized her rewarded emblem, granting him a Mega Evolution of his. Yes, it is the first ever human Mega Evolution. Witnessing this miraculous sight, Cubone's faith in the power of Mega Evolution is affirmed. Inspired, Cubone vows anew to find a Mega Stone on its own. Yes, its very own Cubonite Stone. Okay! Anyway, it's going to be a bestseller, I just know it. Sure. Now I better get it all down on paper so I can submit my manuscript for Lumia's press. Can't thank you enough for your help. You write a blurb for me when it comes out, right? Okay. It wants to evolve. Wait. Sure, go ahead. Where is it? Evolve. So, is it the OG form or the Hello One form? That's the question. Yes, curious. It's the OG form. There you go. Hey pal. Trade me one of your Pokemon. Sure. Let's trade Porygon. Oh. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Now we sending a Porygon. Okay, it looks like about to get sooner. Oh, I forgot to give you an upgrade. My bad. Congratulations, your ally has evolved into Porygon too. Hey there, Bal. Do you like my little surprise? Yeah, I gave it the Porygon I sent you an upgrade to hold, which made it evolved into Porygon 2. See how smoothly rounded it is? It's the perfect illustration on how much games changed when processing power improves. Porygon 2's upgrade include AI. Was even programmed for planetary development projects. Organite's line are a bit of a handful to deal with, but I still can't help but love it. They do be adorable, though. Organ 2, that is. C is just weird. Thank you, I guess. And next up, what do we have here? It's going to sense, then I need to... Far-fetched, go to level 100, got some new moves, boss moves. Okay, and I'm supposed to burst. I am not moving. Well, I have a level, it's level 100, so. Squash. Hey, fuck you. Fuck off, y'all. So. I don't care. Bye-bye. So, let's see what's going on. What a fine you have. I challenge you to duel of far-fetched and pay. Hurrah! Hurrah! Wait, is that socks? Is that a Galarian far-fetched? No matter. Have at you. Okay. Challenge. Okay. Far-fetched. Okay, far-fetched. Freebird. And thank you and good night. Okay. I am defeated. I wonder why they reacted like that. It's because they're cute. Merciful stock wheeling. Okay. Unflinching resolve against an Union's lottery. Will certainly be a trainer of great renown. If you say so, man. If you say so. Best with him with such a plum, a skillful display. Now it's my turn. I challenge you to the fight of our chives. Comrades defeats my defeat. I must avenge dishonor. Rah, rah. Wait. Galarian Farfetch. Regardless, I should fight with aluminum. My strength. Have at ya! I do like that they have a different reaction for being a regular Farfetch'd. Compared was a Galarian Farfetch compared to a regular Farfetch, that is. Anyway. So 12 volts. Okay. I concede such a strength is sorely one in a scallion. How relentlessly must one train to reach that level? Well, you see, 1 point, you just grind. Oh shit, it's like Alpha 1, isn't it? So both comrades has been invested. But yeah, you just grind endlessly of special scans to the believing that you get annoyed because you are unlucky with the RNG for the legendaries. Then you will being able to have a shit ton of experience candies and good ones at that. And then you use those to level up your Pokemon at max. Was less points for okay. I am Botch, the leader of the 3 Leagues wielder, and I'm mightiest member of our gallant trio. Okay. Prepare yourself. Think your Galarian Farfetch can stop me? Temper taste of Kanto stock style. Have at you! You're challenged by Boosh. Okay. Oh dear. Now let's just a quick heal. Do we have any battle items? Just out of sheer curiosity. And where so is those things? Okay, no. This is just. I don't. Sad, and I could cheese of it. If I would have. Oh, lovely. Don't have a. Well, no more milk to the rescue, I guess. Farfetch'd. Thank you. Anyway. So, could see my counter stock styles use against you. Okay. What's this all about then? Can you tell me? Can you please? Most impressive. Quack, quack, quack. Okay. Hehehe. Okay. What's all about? Phew, no, those were some duels of daring do. Sorry about all that. To tell the truth, we're real big fans of the movie Let Ross Porro. Let's freeze. I'm not even gonna. We're long dreaming of acting out a scene from the movie. Pokémon battles just like those. But to make it happen, we need a Farfetch and a trainer strong enough to stand up for our trio. That's when I came into the picture. I sent you down this alley, and the rest is history. Didn't tell you the whole story from the start because I wanted to build up a little surprise. Okay. I'm sorry for tricking you. We didn't ruffle your feathers too badly. But thank you for making our dream come true. I got to quote all my favorite lines. I relish this moment till the end of my days. Or Farfetch trader hospitality, please. Quack, quack, quack. Farfetch ambush. Okay. And with that, let's Rox shall stalk off into the shadows. Okay. Anyway, let's evolve this little fella for the sake of the Pokédex. Hey, hey, hey. Now we have a fetched. If I ever do a Gen 8 Let's Play, I'm probably gonna do. I can't record if it's sort of Shield that has it, but one that has Farfetch'd. Fuck no! Hey Hunter, hey Ghastly. We can fuck off both of you. Or should I get all three objectives? It's two Ghastless, I don't know. Fuck off. So. Let's see. Nice bench. There should be it. We found a specific bench that Sass was looking for. There we go. Okay. Well, 22 planters in a row, the same buildings in the background and the mountains. Yeah? You wanted the place? It has to be where Canary took her photo. Okay. Come on, no time to waste. Oh, this is a bit... Don't they look like Canary sitting on the same bench? You look a little too old for that! Can I ask one more? Teeny tiny thing of you? You take a picture of me looking like Canary did in the photo I show you. I want it to be exact same. Okay. Now, let's see here. Alright, let's see if you manage to pull it off. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I look... You are worse than Naveen. Okay. I'm looking at them now and... Here, it's up. Hey, I wonder who took the picture of Canary. Could it be that mysterious manager of hers? Apparently he's really involved in her work. Yeah! Because he's her grandpa. I guess we have to thank him for having canary bread and everything. They're not bad, but I really rather have canary keychains or... Oh, an acrylic standee? Maybe someday. Anyway, I'd love to recreate a bunch more of Canary Pixie well and Lumios. Okay. Thanks for help, Evelyn. Maybe have a seat at bench and take a load off. See you around! Okay. Oh, fast falls and a couple of cash. How lovely. And I'm out of here. So, what's next? Thorn. We take the Slime's first big job. Okay. No, dawn is approaching, yada yada yada, I don't care. So, are you ready to help me, Smile? Sure. Thank you so much. And give me some give me one last set of instruction. Just following along and keep an eye on things. Okay. Why are you? Yes. I'm Junior. Remember what to do, right? You got the letters from the yellow post box like this. Okay. Off you go to Yawn Sector 6. Collect the mail and be sorted. Me. Please follow after Mr. Mime for a reasonable distance. Don't lose sight of it. Okay. And I don't have to worry. Oh no. Okay. Hey. Me? Battle with the wild Pokemon that can fix a catch. Oh, Blastoise! We are having a job for you. Sorry, Dance. Love you to pieces, but... Oh. Now, let's surf those asses, shall we? And... yeah. Wait, one of them survived. I'm honestly quite surprised. Well, if that's the case, fuck off. Fuck off, I said. Okay. So we can move out again. Me. Miss Mime below. Oh, using loose side of it. Okay, so potentially other Pokemon fights. Got it. You see me following the rollowing. What? No, that's something left hand. Oh. Hey, why aren't you moving? Okay. Me. Okay, now you got the mail. My Muner successfully gathered up the mail. Time to let the requester know all went well. Do I need to follow it back? Oh, good. No. Thank you. Thank you so much for looking after Mr. Mime Junior. No, it's Mime Junior. I always say so. You, my little fine apprentice, you did splendidly on the first big solo job. Yes, you did. Just a little something to express my gratitude. Disposal worker. Appreciate your service. Mr. Mime's first big job. 5.5k and 50 heal balls. I can't complain. Okay, lady, how many did you want? But, well, first we can go there. Okay. Can I go in? Oh, I'm gonna go favorite. Please not. Do not the order. Okay. Where is the one that... Do you need help again? Okay, you're back. Thank you for previous assistance, my good friend. The script I produced with your help was a smash hit. We'll be hitting shelves soon. Congrats! I was thinking about trying my hand at the romance genre next. I love your assistance. Be specific, I'd like you to put the following Pokemon in your party to show me. First, I think I need a fairy, dragon, third, and 2 alphas. Okay. Fairy, dragon, and 2 alphas. Do you think you can show me that? Yeah, sure. Fairy, dragon, and 2 alphas. Okay. Well, now that I think about it. Okay. Surfetch is not an alpha. Do we have anyone here? Zangoose is one. And okay, Amaras was not a dragon. For some reason I thought it was. I mean, these two are alphas, though. We have the store in the Pokemon for it. I brought them. We have a request number of Pokemon, please, but will they fit the bill? Okay, first thing first, which is your Diane's partition. Oh yes, this is Sparkman's, my dears. Which dragon type Pokemon fits the scenario? Try around. Third character, which alpha Pokemon? Gengar. Perfectly right himself. Fourth, Zangoose. Zangoose, perfect. You managed to assemble the perfect puzzle character for me. Cannot thank you enough! Now let's talk. Okay, this shall be interesting. Oh, Diane is in love with Tyrant. Tyrant is in love with Gengar. Gengar is. Okay. Like, and of course, the goose is in love with Diane's. It's no mere love triangle, it's an endless love loop. What do you think, brilliant? Oh, seriously? Oh no, wait, this won't do. An endless love loop. First, no resolution. Have one other idea, I suppose. It's a bit more involved, but you hear me out, don't you? Sure, I will. Please lend me your ear, dear friend. Okay. Once in the city of Lumios, there existed two competing schools dedicated to martial arts. One was founded by Gengar, distinguished by hard, unyielding strikes. The style was known as the Path of... Okay. The other one was founded by Zangoose, specializing in the fleet flowing moments. Silo. Okay. So it was the way of the emblem. Both schools put their desire to become the strongest above else in life. The members vow to have nothing to do with the other style except in battle. All who followed the path of Tane were bound to view the Way of Emblem's followers as mortal foes, and vice versa. Governed by that one unbreakable tenet, it was hard knock in life in this school of hard knocks. Okay, this sounds much better than the previous one, at least. It came to pass that the match was declared Diane's of the Tony style versus Tyrant of the Emblem style. This battle would decide once and for all which school was strongest. But they were in love. Everything was on the line. Whichever school was defeated would be honored to be stand. Yet the two Pokemon selected at the school's champions had a singular problem. They were in love. Or what? Yes, they were desperately in love. They had broken the one rule that must never be broken, meeting in secret outside of battle. One night before the fateful match was to be held, Diane's and Tyrant's eyes met. They knew where there was about one option. Together they fled into the night. Okay. So begins their thrilling story of love on the lam. Their lives to their lives on the line as they flee pursuit. That was much better than the previous one, old man. I've made my own experience with romance is limited. Perhaps my novel will lack relevance, but I think it will be ill-phrased, don't you think? I'm sure it will be. That was much better. Now I better get all down on paper so I can submit my manuscript to Lumia's Press. And thank you now for your help. You will come through with that blurb once it fits, yes? A work of great love. Oh, Health Feather and Swift Feathers. Do you need any? Okay, no, he doesn't need any more help. Okay, Sushi High Roller. Who is there? Anyone else there? There's someone inside. Please, for the love of God, don't be left. Gauntlets. Just for sheer fun of it all. Yes. Loading. Okay. Of course. Welcome, welcome. Step right in. This is one restaurant in town that really move you. Welcome to Sushi Hire. What can we do for you? Wanna try it? Okay. First taste is on how it's natural, but you say. I try. Okay. For the first course in the bug Pokemon, yada yada yada. Okay. I need to battle 3 at once, huh? That's an interesting concept, at the very least. Okay. Why? But I had Beedrill left also. Okay. For the second course, Pokemon from far away, Bon Appetit. Okay. There we have the Raichus. Again, okay. Psychic. Flamethrower. Yes, I just need to take out 2 out of 3. Got it. For a third, Lost Hotel, yada yada yada. Okay, and now we have a Steel update coming up. So, left key. Wait, okay, out all 3 at once due to how they were positioned? If so, that's funny. Bon Appetit. Ghost Pokemon, well, I have Shadow Ball on me. No, I don't. Psychic. Must have taken out 2 at once. And now that by the looks of it. Or should I see all of 3 in a based on a previous match? 5th, like Evolution Stones. It's an evolution or a monk illusion. Gourmet's Pokemon! Okay, go Mewtwo. Psychic. You know what? Just out of sheer lulz. Oh, Blastoise! Here we go. You must be bursting at the seams, am I right? This is a little show of appreciation for public favorite already. Again! These things are restaurants, not battle zones. Oh, more berries though. And I need to pay 30k next time I want to do that. Fuck no! There's no point in that. Okay, do we have any other? Huh? I'm
12 seconds later.
Polygonal modeling keeps evolving. Game worlds will become distinguishable from the real world around us. If Pokemon keep evolving, it could also break down the walls between the real world and video games, don't you think? Here, I'll rather have you this rather dubious device. Dubious disc, okay. You should try link trade with Pokemon 2 that holds that disc. That's it! It's getting harder and harder. Wait. It's getting harder to tell what's real anymore. Maybe I'm not here. Is that some social commentary because of all the AI generation AI shit going on? Did that old fella seriously need more help? Hi, if it isn't my muse back again. Thank you for helping our romance family. An option for a film. Do you know who they signed off for? Honestly, Bryce. What? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't think Bryson and Sabrina would be name called in this game. Well, congrats. Well, at least it was a better story than the previous one. Next tale, I'm thinking, Mr. Novel, I'd love to have your help once again. I have an idea for a Pokemon my tales I require. Could you assemble them for me? Okay. Need an Alpha Pokemon again, normal type, third. Fortune. Okay. Counting. Wait. I brought them. So I require a limited number of Pokemon at least will they fit the bill. Okay. Let's start with just your Alpha Novian. Right to start this is Spark. This ideas, normal type. Eevee. Wonderful, it's not normal about how inspired it makes me feel. On to the next character. Dark type Pokemon, Umbreon. Yes. For the nose teleport, I guess some. Yes, the line, 5th character, Surfetch. Surfetch, perfect. Managed to assemble the ideal cast for characters, yada yada yada. I'm into sketch of the plot of my Grand Mystery novel. Okay. Our setting is a mansion deep in the mountains of the Kalos region. It is owned by the Fey millionaire Novian. Okay, it also currently houses 3 guests and a certain treasure. Okay, the first of the guests is a trainer by the name of Eevee. And then there is our millionaire's former flame, Umbreon, and a jewel collector named Alakazam. Mentions Butler. What is it with him, you sick Tommy? And abuses get even impressed at seeing to all the guest needs. Even one unique guests are all called together to a very special room of the mansion. This room serves a giant safe, so fortified that no great fist would not crack in its defenses. So explains the butler Tawny. Okay, in the safe center, lovely displayed in the pride of places shines the Gradios jewel known as Surfetch Tear. Mystical treasure is rumored to have been a gift from the former king of the land, AC. Mansion's owner gazed upon its regularly more than eve to sustain their spirits. Okay. The sun has barely risen in the morning after the showing. A terrible howl echoes through Novian's mansion. Guests gather in front of the safe room that contained the treasure, drawn by the awful noise. Then there the millionaire cries out, "My treasure has been stolen." Okay. One of my guests must have done it. Resenting the accusation, Umbreon demands, "Why us? Why not your butler?" But the butler Tawny has a cast iron alibi. She's been playing cards with her employer all night. Okay. Even Alakazam readily agreed to a search of their persons and belongings. Okay, but even after the butler inspects all the guesses, there's still no trace of the stolen jewel. Only Eevee was found carrying anything, no more than a Pokeball, a perfectly normal item for a Pokemon trainer to have. Okay, so who stole the treasure known as Surfetch Tear? Alakazam, since teleport? Really, was the trick of a bit too difficult for you to work out? The evil trainer had left one of their Pokemon in the room to wait until everyone was gone to steal the treasure of its master. When everyone began to gather at the room the next morning, the larcenous loud quietly called the Pokemon back to its Pokeball, concealing both it and the treasure to cover its tracks. Okay, but why did you need someone that used teleport then, old man? Wonderful, isn't it? Such a bold and elaborate step forward. Criminal. Isn't it a bit obvious? Now that I think about it, I wonder if somehow overlooked the weakness in my airtight thought. That would be disappointing. Yes, it's all thanks to your tirelessly support that I've been able to craft such great novels. Must be my greatest fan, willing to go so far above and beyond to support my writing career. So my gratitude for my kills, featuring whatever different Pokemon you wish to toss. That's the main characters. To me, whenever you're ready to experience more of my masterful storytelling. The sweet dreams are made of these. Oh, wonderful. Here makes 20. Yes. Yes, there is. Having that many berries will allow for a rich complexity in aromas which it produces. And since all these berries have a spicy flavor, this perfume which should have quite a kick. Sweet! I don't know what that means. This is pretty seeing something bothering you. I can't imagine that. Tell me it's too many berries for you. Spree! Don't you want to explore all the wondrous aromas of what it can produce? Spritzy! I see, yes, I understand you perfectly, my friend. You just need to find a way for you to eat all these berries without getting overwhelmed. You know, Lumius used to have a famous used shop. If you can find a former employee of that shop, you should be able to whip those Sherba Aries into a tasty red juice or spritzy. Whee! Thank you. I now know what I need to make a home flurry of fragrance. To take a little something from me in return. Here's some modest mint and extra candies. Okay, thank you, I guess. Whatever. See. I think this is what the Hexmaniac channel mentioned, but something is not right.
A few moments later.
So, Isak here with a post edit slash post upload commentary here, as for some reason when I paused the recording, because for the sake of waiting and don't have to edit too much of it at all, somehow my mic was muted and I didn't know it before I got it. Well, uploaded it for the video file in question, which was kinda annoying if you because I was panicking and just please tell me that I didn't have to that I can reload and do this again, so to speak. But lo and behold, I could not, and that frustrated me quite well. Well, made me panic for quite some time. But I felt that, well, post-editing commentary might be for the best here, as I can't just have a good chunk of the video being, well, silenced. It would not be fitting for the type of content I'm doing, so. But anywho, and I have to say, I'm going to go into more details about Mars Shadow here, but Mars Shadow is one of the reasons why I'm happy to have gotten this DLC, because a lot of the event Pokemon that I have shown up and captured in this game, be it Volcarona, being Zeraora, now being Mars Shadow, on top of it all, I can't recall everyone on the top of my head that is in this game. It have made the post, when I say post, I mean you catching what you're doing after the Rayquaza quest, so to speak. I made, for me personally, it's worth it, even though the DLC frustrating for me has been the special scans that they introduced after the post game, which was, well, it just artificially prolonged the game for reasons unnecessary. I mean, sure, you need as you saw the Porygon as I traded a bit earlier. That's someone that you need from special scans, and there's some other one that I can't recall in the head. But outside of that, it felt just unnecessary to scan. Sure, I can understand if you don't want to just be well, here you can find a Latias out of nowhere, or here you can find a Verizon out of nowhere, but you literally can't shows what category you want to do when you do a, well, special scanning question. If you're unlucky, you can get a special scan of a, well, trainer zone. If you're unlucky, that you can get some random Pokemon zone that's, well, not the Pokemon that you need, or, well, in general. So, and that's something that I'm not a fan of, to say the least. It, like I said, it artificially prolonged the DLC with an unnecessary length. Were I not let's playing this game, I would have not doing my damnedest to get all the legendaries within the special scans, as I somewhat have the games, not games, the Pokemon previously from earlier attempts, be it the earlier generation of games, and with Meloetta also being within the DLC of Scarlet and Violet, and Kelda being in the DLC of the Sword and Shield. The second part of that is, which makes the whole idea of, at least for me, pointless to catch them. So it was just frustrating on the leave. I believe I had like 190 attempts to make special scans in order to bring all 7. I can't recall. It was the tree and the sword trio: Keldo, Meloetta, Latios, Latias, and I can't recall what else there was, but there was. I feel my memory surface was someone else. So, but it was just so freaking annoying. Unless you're a shiny hunter, there is no point in being just continuously doing. Sorry, there is no point of continuously doing special scans the amount that the game tried to make you do. So it's just. Oh, and here Tony came back to Hotel C, which was a nice surprise. I like Tony as a character, even if she's a bit of a controversial character within the fandom. I noticed, especially on if you go on a Google quick search on Reddit and the likes of that, then you're either pretty much I wouldn't say hate or love the characters, but it's fairly close to the speak, because some of the posts I checked just out of sheer curiosity hate her, or should I say them, since with Tony and Urbane. I'm still wondering why they gender-locked rivals, so to speak. And here is something of my one of my main complaints at the ending of her or them being the CEO, because honestly, I'm not questioning that they would be a good CEO 10, 20, maybe 30 years down the line. But the fact that they just got blinded on the spot, the place of CEO, it comes across as just had a bad felt bad because of how it ended up with their mom, and let me give you as a forgive me presence of being making you so that you get CEO and give you the access you need. And the fact that you don't see them that very much after the DLC until now, and the fact that they were just able to follow along in all the raids and all, it makes me just going a bit. Are they CEO in papers only? Because you don't just give the CEO position to some random individual. That is to someone that you train, to someone you learn. There is a reason why the son or the daughter always got to become an apprentice to their parents' business before they gave them a family business a long time ago, when that was still a thing. Or well, there's still a thing in part of the world, granted, but you get my deal. That's some people that complain about how they just get the they get the CEO position, although people are twisting it all the thing. Don't remember that she got it on the spot when she realized that they were the grandson/granddaughter. But whatever. But see, it's nice doing work. So she's talked about. I'm glad that I got to work there, but I don't feel like I'm doing the level of work you say that I'm doing. So well, there's that. So I mean, I said it could have been helping a lot if in that earlier episodes, which I can't recall how many episodes it was when I did the story finish of it all, so to speak. And they said, hey, do you want to work in Quasitif but not become the CEO type deal? That would have helped the scene in question for not being as controversial, so to speak, which is just, well, I think, but it just came across as Jet was just going by emotion / found a way to give the company some better PR for whatever reason, and it just felt weird, you know. It was like a weird choice, even if it was obviously emotionally a bit irresponsible for the biggest company of the entire town and arguably the country, from what I can gather throughout the playthrough. But I digress. And here we have it, the kind of the final fight that I did not expect at the beginning of this recording. I knew that it was sort of like the last battle between the rival and the main player, but I knew that it was locked between behind all the side quests, be it in game and the DLC, and that's something that is quite the annoyance for me, because you will notice later on, once this battle is finished, that there is a key thing with it that makes me really Game Freak, really company, because what's coming next after the final is something that helps their character a lot, and very much a lot, that could have fixed some of people's problem with the character. Honestly, I will go more into that detail there once the battle that you see on screen ends, after all. But also, side note, why does the Pokemon Company try to make Avalugg a thing? It's not a very good Pokemon. Not in the slightest. It's an ice type Pokemon that tries to be a physical wall. And ice isn't exactly the most physical... no, sorry. It's not exactly the strongest in becoming a defensive option, as it's weak to the likes of fire, rock, steel, and fighting. It's no. Just no. Manitrick I can understand, especially since you can Mega Evolve it, and it's a big deal of Mega Evolving in this game, but Avalugg? Really? Really, Tommy? I mean, what? I don't see the reason for using it. An angry monkey go purr, as you can all see in the video, even though it got painted here right now. It's so funny how within the Scarlet and Violet and the Terra raids, and now the special scan ticket grinding for, so you can see if you can get all the things that Annihilate ended up being a broken Pokemon for those aspects of the video game, for the game. It's like 2 for 2 between 2 generations, or, well, I don't know if I would say 2 generations, since Pokémon Legends ZA is still still Gen 9, we don't have Gen 10 as of yet. We probably will get it announced or on Pokemon Day on February, I can't recall what exact day Pokemon Day is, but you get the ordeal, especially since it's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon right now, which feels kinda insane that the franchise has keep on going for so long and is still one of the biggest IP of all time as of this recording. Who knows what happens 5-10 years down the line on how big it is or not. But yeah, And you can joke about how she got stronger because she has access to all experience candies, but I digress. So, and again, going by this is not the what Jet is saying right now, because that's just Jet being Jet all the time. But and frankly, she doesn't say anything really new. But here's what's come. The whole things about mother mentioning her. That's a big deal. You know, going through that again, which is this part of the exchange is, aw, granddaughter, mom kind of things, in trying to keep a good relationship between them. And then we have, which should come any second now in the conversation, as I'm watching through the footage while I'm recording the post commentary track in general. And here they're talking about how inspired they be while through the battle in question, her with the dancing and, well, Naveen. Soon I should probably press the button here. And yes, here we have about him wanting to be a designer, which is, well, arguably this is arguably their main goal in the game after all. And now comes the funniest thing in the entire game. Why this ass shot all the time? They have so many ass shots of Tawny and Emma that it's not even funny. I'm serious. They have. That's one of the reasons why I genuinely hope that they are, when they're confirming her age, that their age, that she is at least 18. Please, Game Freak, please. And here, now comes the funniest shit with this conversation, and that is the fact that it's comes. Listen, if you read the text in question, the composition of the scene where they are essentially watching the view of the Eiffel Tower, talking to each other in what is essentially the Pokemon's answer of Paris, and reminiscent of the memories that he have throughout the adventure, so to speak. And you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, dear, or the down upwards shot. You could just have that, have the camera being stuck from where it ended up being. But anyway, had this been Persona, you could it would have been a prime example of the level of a love confession. And I'm serious. This is just a strict. If you have played Persona, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's it's kind of incredible because going back to Atlas, there has been a long talk about. There's discussion for ages of Atlas wants to do canonical romances, but they don't dare dipping it in 100% confirm it. See, for example, Aegis Makoto and Persona 3 Royale, Youth and what is it? Will in Metaphor, and then there is the debate of Kasumi and Makoto in Persona 5 Royal. But I digress. And yeah, and this could be something along the lines of Game Freak's that, although they don't want to fully, and I want to say fully because well, you will see the later. But then I go back to the whole scene with the what's his name? The professors of the Pokemon anime in Sun and Moon, where they literally have an episode about two professors are marrying each other, and the one of them is proposing to the female professor there, allowing the show to be about something else particular and just being the strongest right now. And I'm just, if you have interest in delving into those kind of stuff, don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid. Kids are not stupid. Kids. I mean, how should I put it? A lot of us read Dragon Ball when we were a kid, and they dared having Goku being with Shishisa or what have you. So I don't really see the issue there, but maybe it's because I'm an adult and all and see it from a different lens now than I was back then. I don't know. So when it was, because I remember also the whole, even as a kid, I was thinking about, Peach and Mario are together, right? And the same with Zelda and Link when I played Ocarina of Time. So that was when I was like 10 years old. So maybe I'm overthinking it, or I already back then trying to think as a author, as many you might not know that I'm someone that wants to become an official author sooner in the future, which has always been one of my dreams. So let's hope that the books in question ends up being a thing in the future. Who knows whenever that happens though, but anyway, all in all, I have to say that 2 out of 3 parts of the game, or should I say the DLC, I do liked. I can understand people's complaint about they could have done so much more with that, because frankly, the Game Freak, the leaks pointed out how much of a low budget it all have, and you saw it how much ambitions they have, talking about how they want to do it and all. I'm not saying that they need to go Final Fantasy VII Remake or stuff like that within their looks and all that, just because frankly I don't want that, but it could make it look a lot better. They could do a bit more. Pokemon is the most profitable IP after all.